Hey guys, what's up? It's Bib07 here again, and I have another video here for you guys about Divination. Right here, I am actually about to level up to 60 Divination. There it is, pretty friggin' awesome. Just finished the Karumja area now. I have unlocked Vibrant Wisps, and I'm ready to move on. So in this video, I'm just going to talk about how I've been doing Divination and give you guys a few tips and tricks as to the best ways to do it. First of all, whenever you level up to a new level that you can move on to a new area, like level 60, you always want to create the boon of the next level. So this is going to cost me 1,000 gleaming energy. I have plenty left over. You get a little cool animation. You'll grab it out of the air, and you now have a permanent XP boost for the next area. So that is pretty awesome to usually do. You'll always have more than enough energy to convert it, to create the boon once you're done, as long as you don't always use the right option or sell your energies off at all. I'm going to enter my bank pin real quick. Alright, so mainly the guidelines that I would suggest for you guys to follow is never use the right option or sell any of your energies unless you have enough for the next level's boon already. You can check what level the boon is for your next level by going into the skill guide and just scrolling down to see. You can see right here, boon, sparkle energy. Just click on it and it'll tell you what you need to create the boon. So how much energy really. And you always want to look at the left side energy because that's the lower tier energy that you'll have when you're going to be creating it. So my next boon is at level 70, Lustrous. So I need 1250 Vibrant. So I'm not going to sell any or use the right side option for any of my energy until I have at least 1250 for my next boon. This is very important because it ends up making a big difference in your experience rates. So I'm going to head off to level 60 right now, which is north of mobilizing armies. And I'm just going to head over there. One thing I want to talk about is these Chronicle Fragments. These things are pretty damn ridiculous hunter experience, at least for right now. I don't know if they probably will nerf it. I mean, I assume so. Here we are at the level 60 area, the Vibrant Wisps. So we got some new energy to start stocking up on and some new memories. 7 XP now per. How much am I off? 61. 28k. Gotta hit over 300k XP now. It's pretty slow, the skill in general, but I'm enjoying it so far. I've been grinding it out quite hard, really, to get this level. I think the highest is in the 70s somewhere, so I'm not too far behind, but I know a lot of people are still higher than me, but we'll see how I do. I have been grinding it out kind of hard right now. But yeah, just a few more tips. These things, you catch a Chronicle Fragment, and it'll give you, I think, 930 hunter experience just for catching it, which is a ton. See, let's see if I can see. Everyone wants to go for them. So if you're not 99 hunter, or even if you are and you'd like to get some extra experience in hunter as well as divination, you should definitely be going after these Chronicle Fragments whenever they spawn. They just spawn randomly around while you're doing divination. You'll see them, they're little orange balls. They're kind of hard to click on, and it's always usually a race for people to go after them when they do spawn. Once you've acquired 10 of them, you can bring them either to the Guthix altar from the World Wakes quest, which is you can get to just by teleporting with your 6th age circuit from the quest. That's the place I do because that gives you more experience than if you bring it to the battle of the camp for divination near the Battle of Lumbridge. You can turn it in there, but that's less experience than the World Wakes. So if you haven't done the World Wakes, you get less XP from them, but it's still probably worth it. It depends where you're training. To be honest, since I was just training in Karumja, I never actually went to turn in my Chronicle Fragments. I actually just destroyed them because that Karumja location is pretty isolated and it takes a little bit longer than usual to get back there. I think you can maybe use a Spirit Grok and that'll get you there a little bit faster than any other way, but I still didn't find it worth it to actually go and turn in my Chronicle Fragments. But when I'm here at this location, I'm probably going to do it because this is pretty close to an easy method to get back. Like I could just bring a dueling ring and teleport right back here with the mobilizing armies option. So I will turn in my Chronicle Fragments, because when you turn them in, you get a certain amount of divination experience based on your level. And the last time I turned them in was when I was around level 47, and I got, I think, around 600 experience. So I don't know, it could be maybe around 1,000 experience at this level, which, I mean, doesn't sound like a lot, but this is a pretty slow skill, so that actually could be a lot of experience out of your way. So I'm probably going to do it while I'm at this location, but you really just have to judge it based on what you think. I mean, most of the low-level locations are fairly easy to get back to, but the locations are pretty isolated in general. They're usually at places that people didn't visit often. Even the one near Varrock is pretty far from any teleport nearby, unless you have a dig site pendant, but you'd have to walk pretty far from Varrock to get there, so it is pretty annoying to turn them in at some locations. Another thing I want to talk about is the Enriched Springs, which spawn, it's pretty much seeming like around every 20 minutes an Enriched Spring will spawn, and it's just the same thing as a regular spring, except it's much larger and gives you double experience for harvesting the memories. You'll see while you're doing the regular springs, you'll occasionally get these, I don't know why I'm getting so many right now, but you'll occasionally get enriched memories as opposed to regular ones, and these are the same thing. They just harvest double XP, and when you deposit them, they're double XP. But the Enriched Spring gives you only enriched memories. So usually the people that are around training in the area will know the time, because it's pretty much every 20 minutes, and people usually try and keep track of the time. Because when it's getting close to that 20-minute mark, you want to make your inventories a bit smaller when you're depositing. So like, I would stop mine around now, just go deposit, just in case an Enriched Spring spawns. If an Enriched Spring happens to spawn when your inventory is relatively full, I recommend, and I do think it's definitely worth it, to just destroy all your regular memories. Because if you hit destroy, you can just hit the all option, and it'll destroy all the ones in your inventory. And just destroy all your regular memories, keep any enriched ones you already have, and then go and start harvesting from the Enriched Spring that just spawned, because it is definitely worth it, because it gives you the double experience, and it's just worth it to destroy your regular memories if your inventory is full, because depositing them will take far too long. The enriched memory, the Enriched Spring rather, lasts for only 3 to 45 seconds. The ones that last for 3 seconds are just a troll, but they can last, they usually last around an average of 20 to 30 seconds. So you definitely want to be on the lookout for them every 20 minutes, and make sure you keep note of the time so that you don't accidentally have like a full inventory when you're doing them. When an Enriched Spring spawns and I get pretty much a full inventory, like as many enriched energies as I can from it, I like to use the right side button to add energy into my conversion to get extra experience, just because you don't you end up still getting a profit of energy when you're doing this. Your energy will still go up, but you will also get a lot of bonus experience from depositing all those enriched energies that you got from the spring. So I recommend doing that only if you get a lot of enriched energies from the spring, because it can definitely boost your experience pretty nicely. So yeah, another thing that some of my friends are doing, they just keep the enriched energies in their inventory and deposit the vibrant ones, because no matter what order they are in your inventory, if you click the thing in the middle, they'll deposit all your regular ones and then your enriched ones after that. And they'll just do something like this. They'll deposit all their normal ones like so, and then right when their last one's gone, they'll get off, and then they'll just keep harvesting until they have a lot of the enriched ones in their inventory, and then they'll do the same thing I said. Just click the right button to deposit energy and memories for extra experience. I don't tend to do that, just because that actually can result in a net loss of energy, and I don't know. I'm not really trying to stock up on the energy or anything. I actually sold off some on my way to this level. I've made about 5 mil off of just selling energies to people who want to buy it in order to increase their experience. If you're considering buying energy, I wouldn't really recommend it unless you're like, see, look, this guy just said rich roughly 5 minutes, because people keep track of how much the enriched, what time the enriched energy is going to spawn. But I don't really recommend buying them unless you're like loaded, you have a lot of money and don't really care about spending it. I haven't been really paying attention to Chronicles right now. Nah, that guy's going to beat me to it, asshole. Oh, maybe this one. Yep, I'm going to get this one. And you see 930 experience. That is for Hunter. I've gotten over 100k hunter experience from this easily, so it's been pretty awesome because I hate hunter. But what was I saying? Oh, buying energies. Yeah, I really wouldn't recommend buying energies because it's just not worth it unless you're really high level. No, not high level. Really high in money. You have a lot of cash. Sorry, I got a little. I lost my train of thought right there for a little while. Sorry about that. But unless you have like a ton of money and you really want to just get this skill up quick, because it's not that big of an experience boost for adding in the energy as well as the memories. I think it's a 10% XP boost. It's pretty worth it on the enriched memories. It uses 10 per. I don't know if I mentioned that. But on the regular memories, I don't really see it being worth it, at least not at this low level. Maybe at the higher levels, like 80 plus, it may become more worth it and people will be buying it more. But as of right now, I'm not really seeing it being worth it for buying energies unless you're extremely rich on the game. So it's really up to you. Use your own discretion whether or not you want to buy the energies or not, but I personally wouldn't recommend it. So those are pretty much all my tips and tricks I have for you guys training up your divination. Other than that, just don't give up. It is a long grind to get up to higher levels, but the experience always gets better with each 10 levels you get, and you know, it's just only going to get better from here, and the rewards are going to start coming into play soon. I have seen people using the Hunter Divine Location, and it looks, my friend Ool said that you get like 200 XP every tick, apparently, or every half game tick, which is ridiculous experience. Although you can only do it like once per day and only harvest a certain amount. Still, I can't wait to see how much experience the Divine Location for the box trap gives you, which I think is level 64. I looked it up last night, and I'm not really sure. I don't remember. But it's not too far away from me, and I might give it a shot depending on how much energy it requires to make. But either way, it could be really good for hunter experience. And to be honest, one good method of training hunter is now just training divination and trying to catch those chronicle fragments. They can be really good experience if you are good at clicking on them, although they are really small and difficult to click on. But if you're good at clicking on them, you can get them. Although if you're harvesting from an Enriched Spring, I don't recommend going for any Chronicle Fragments because that is a waste. I misclicked. See, I missed that one, and I don't think I'm going to get this one either. Yeah. It is kind of hard to beat out other people. A lot of people are really going for them because they are very good for hunter experience if you can get a lot of them, if you can beat out everyone else for them. But yeah, I'm going to put in the description of the video how much experience I got for turning in these 10 Chronicle Fragments, because I'm kind of interested, and I know you guys might be too. For my level, it'll be either 60 or 61. It just depends on how much I go for the Chronicle Fragments, really. But we'll see. I'll definitely leave it in the description though, so check down there if you want to know how much I got from just the Chronicle Fragments experience turning in the 10. So other than that, this video is actually going to be not uploaded till like late-ish tonight because I'm going to be rendering Left 4 Dead session number 2 while I'm going out to play soccer. So I'm not going to be able to render this while I'm there, and I just got a Chronicle Fragment. So I'm not going to be able to render this while I'm there, which is kind of a shame, but I'll be back, and just once I'm done with that, I'll render this video and upload it. So I might be, I'll probably be around level 65 plus by the time this video goes up. But either way, I'm going to continue making these update videos on my divination progress, giving you any new tips and tricks of what I've learned, and just anything you guys really need. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. You can follow me on Twitter, Bibzuda7. I've been tweeting out a little bit of stuff about divination as I train it up, and I will definitely, if you guys have any questions, you can tweet at me. That's probably a quicker way for me to respond to you, or if you want instant response, join my friends chat and game as well. Twitter and my friends chat are probably the best ways to contact me. I've been in there. A few people have been joining, talking to me about divination. They've been training up themselves, so it's nice talking to you guys. It's helps the skill go by quicker if you talk to other people while you're doing it, and yeah, I think it's pretty fun so far. I've been enjoying it. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's really slow. That's all. That's the only thing. I mean, but I don't mind it too much. I still think it's pretty fun to do. And oh, there must be an enriched up there. Yes. See, this is what I'm just going to do. I'm just going to destroy all my vibrance and then just come after the enriched. You can see this is what it looks like. It's huge, much bigger and easier to see, and everyone will freak out and run to it and yell about it. So that's just what you should do for the Enriched Springs, in my opinion. Now, I don't know. I'm probably still going to use my energies on and memories on it, because I know I'm going to get more than enough to make the boon. Because for the last one, I almost had what, 8k extra energy after I made the boon. So yeah, it's definitely still worth it. I just don't recommend using your energies for like just regular memories. I mean, you can if you want, but make sure you wait till you have the boon energy before you do that. But if you're just doing it the way that I'm doing it, you should be fine without it. You know, having enough for the boon, you'll get enough before you're done. See, these give 68 XP each, and they normally give, I think it was 55. So it's really, not that big of an XP boost, but you know, it'll help you out if you do it only when the enriched energies spawn. As you guys can see, I dropped a lot of energy on this, but I'll get it back pretty quickly, because you do gather it pretty fast while you're training the skill. But yeah, other than that, guys, like and favorite if you enjoyed, subscribe for future videos, and you know, follow me on Twitter, all that stuff, and let me know what you guys think of the new skill. If you're training it up, if you're not, if you're making a ton of money off selling energies, what's the deal? But either way, I will see you guys next time. Peace.